being the short straw in the season series last year.
Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance point. May just decide this game.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. The kick out to White. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Offensive board. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find it.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Huerter.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving off the ball and causing confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball four.
Left side, Huerter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Young. Pass to Daniels. No good from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The kick out to Williams. Now here's Giddey, guarded by Young. Now here's Giddey, and Young pulls it down. He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Outside Tate. Pass to Daniels. Johnson on the wing. Another shot. And finally, they hit one. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Left side, Huerter. Picked by Vucevic. Back to Huerter. The kick out to Williams. Launches it. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. But we're not even in the second half.
Here's Okongwu. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
It's Huerter on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. It's Huerter on the wing. Back to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Atlanta. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill Chicago has possession after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Giddey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Is that an answer or what? He just went up to real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
The Bulls trail by 3. To the middle. Pass to White. He gets it in there. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. There's the screen by Johnson. Young on the attack. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
It's Herter on the wing. Back to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Off the mark there with a 3. Atlanta leading by 3. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Johnson. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Johnson's got 12 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Tate. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And that one falls for Tate. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer, Buzelis. Gay with a rebound. Picked it out of midair. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks.
The Hawks, 23.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
Chicago making a switch here. Pass to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Gay with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now here's Whitmore. Fires the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Buzelis. The rebound by the Hawks.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Greg.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Pass the ball. The Bulls need to get off a shot. 2 points. That one goes. Carter's got his first points in this one.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Here's Gay. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Zach Collins.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Greg. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's...
Oh, yes!
Whoa!
Throw it down!
Oh! Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
LeVert outside. And there's the call on Lonzo of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Bulls.
Outside Whitmore. Banked it in off the glass. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Buzelis. And he dunks it down.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
To the left side wing. Back to Whitmore. Nance outside. There's the three. That one is off. Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Buzelis. Let's go with a three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. LeVert left side. No one near him. Chicago grabs the miss.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Ball taking his time here. Back to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Nice. Just absorbing contact there by Buzelis. And I think over time he can add to that frame a bit too.
Whitmore with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Dance for three. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Hawks lead by 10.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Giddey. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Hawks making a change here.
For the incredible.
Atlanta leading by 10.
Yo,
Right side with
what? They said Kyron, they secured themselves.
Chicago with a rebound. Down low. Deflects the pass. Now Young with a steal. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And Atlanta misses again.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
The Bulls trail by 8. Inside. Oh, and Johnson with a block. On the wing, Daniels. To the inside. Here's Whitmore. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Assisted by
Whitmore's got 7 now in this quarter.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Giddey. The rebound by the Hawks. It's tipped. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Giddey. It's Herter on the wing. Plenty of space. And that one drops. Herter's got 6.
A true marksman. If Herder takes a shot, you know he feels good about it.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Atlanta leading by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Nance with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Gay. Back to Young. Here's Nance.
Good pass.
And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, number 17.
Shot blocked. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back after this word. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 9. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Johnson on the wing. Picked up by Okongwu. A good look from Johnson. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's Giddey. Give him 8 points now. And he drives in. Vucevic in the post. Shoots over Okongwu. Vucevic's shot is off.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Here's White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, B.A., averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
Young looking for an opening. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. Young on the attack. Over Giddey. And again, it's Atlanta.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
From deep, Giddey. Rebound, Trae Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The kick out to Johnson. Launches the 3. Chicago with a rebound. Up top, Giddey. Give him 8 points now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for more.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Williams. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Williams up top. Lets the 3 fly. And again, no good by Chicago. Atlanta leading by 10. Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Picked by Vucevic. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. Gay with a rebound.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed it.
Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Bulls trail by 15. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Buzelis. And a Kongwu with the block.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Back to ball.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Buzelis. 9 points in the game. Looking to win the run. No good on the layup. The Hawks lead by 17. Back to Young. Ball with a steal. Here's Buzelis. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
They're putting it on the deck. Wow. Buzelis is just dangerous on the move.
Pass to Young. Back to Whitmore. For 3. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. And a fast break now for the Bulls. There's Ball with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The Hawks lead by 12. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Pass to Krejci. Now Tate. On the wing, Whitmore. Here's Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Nance can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
To the left wing. Here's Buzelis. He's got 11.
Oh,
Yes! And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Very encouraging to see Buzelis just going off offensively. This rookie is certainly feeling himself right now, and I love it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, number 20.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 10-point game. Ball outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build in it.
The Hawks, 55.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Atlanta.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from ball.
It's deflected. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Smith. Here's Buzelis. Smith outside. Carter from outside. The rebound by Atlanta.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Johnson. Collins with the rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Here's Buzelis. Ball outside.
Ain't got no control over this nigga, man.
5 to shoot. Now here's Collins. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Collins has got his first points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Back to Johnson. A good look from Young. It's good from the top of the key.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
That one no good. Atlanta leading by 11. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Ball. Misses from short range. Johnson with it. Out to the wing. Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Assist from
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Ball outside. Collins a screen. From behind the arc. Rebound Atlanta.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Johnson. Can't get it to go. Now 9 for 15.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Pass to Buzelis. From the low block.
Oh my God.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Ooh, basket interference. The Hawks making a switch here. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Hawks are making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. You know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Thanks for that, Allie. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Left side, Johnson. Right side, Whitmore. The kick out to Johnson. On the wing, Whitmore. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Johnson on the wing. And he lobs it up. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Bulls trail by 13. Now Giddey. It's Herder on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Quite good.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The Hawks lead by 11. Young drives it in. Vucevic with a steal. Minute 32 left to the fourth. It's Herder on the wing. Williams with the screen. And he's going for the lob. The alley-oop finishes off the mark. And Atlanta with possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. On the wing, Daniels. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Hawks.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Johnson.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Young with the bucket.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And the Bulls call time here. They're behind by 15. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Checking into the game for your Bulls. Number 14, Matas Buzelis.
Out left to the wing. Here's Buzelis. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
He takes it in.
Hawks foul. Onyeka Okongwu. First personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Chicago.
So he gets them both. So we see the Hawks taking the...
I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way, no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gonna have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like nunchuck. Like Alvin the Chipmunk. Right now, on my ass, I ain't do sit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill. I swear to God, I'm my grandma. This is not a fire